We had a crew on site during the COVID pandemic, and they were so incredibly respectful of our safety and our home and our kids who come in and out of the house all the time. Never once did I come home and there was garbage or trash on my driveway, or did I have neighbors complaining about the noise or them violating their space. It was just really nice and respectful, and everything was clean every day, and it was nice to come home to instead of the piles of mess that Nathan would leave everywhere. So it was really nice.
Old house before we did the reno was just too small, typical BC box, and it looked like a BC box, and it's not what we wanted. With 3 kids and a mother-in-law in the basement, we needed a bigger place. And then renovating it throughout the years that we've owned it, we've had this since 2007, and having 5 unmatching types of cabinets in the house kind of got to the point where it was time to do the house. And we did most of it ourselves with the help of a couple contractors that didn't stick around.
It was disastrous, actually. Yeah. It was a horrible experience.
Yeah. So yeah, needless to say, taking on the project ourselves wasn't the smartest, but at the time, it was the only thing we could do after we ended up with some major issues with our contractor that we had.
So when it came down to us being able to financially afford to finish the front of our home, we wanted somebody that we could trust and we knew that could finish the job for us based on our budget and give us something that actually looked nice. Because I was so tired of living in a home that looked unfinished for the last 14 years. The front of the house was what we really needed to be done. We had our front door, and that was about it. There was no entranceway, there was no porch, there was no awning, there was no garage, it didn't exist. So all of that was done by them.
Yeah, so the vision of what we wanted the house to look like versus what it ended up looking like after I was done was nowhere close. And then Dan was able to come in with his guys, walk through what we had ideas for, a couple suggestions here and there. Ryan was very vocal, and every time there was a new idea or a potential new flaw come up, then he would give me a call. We were texting, he would text me on a weekend when he wasn't even there saying, hey, I was thinking about this, what do you think? Wade was coming by almost every night to check on things and throw in his opinion and ask my opinion and thoughts about this. And if something wasn't right, they fixed it. They asked me my ideas, like, before we go any farther, what do you think of this? If I liked it, they kept going. If I didn't, they're like, okay, well, this is what we think we should do. And yeah, it ended up turning out exactly how we wanted it to look.
And there was problems. There was a problem every single time, right? But they fixed it. Like, I came home and I saw the paint color of the garage door and I went, no, that's not gonna be left like that.
Yeah.
And sure enough, they fixed it and now it's perfect. And I didn't have to do anything beyond saying no. We went from not doing the garage, like we didn't have that even in the vision at all. And then when Dan came over and he sketched things out for us, it just made sense. Like, it just accentuated the entire house and made it look complete and coherent, which was really nice to see. And I got super excited about having it done. And it was all finished within, what, two and a half months?
Yeah, which was tough because a lot of it was waiting on materials.
But I was super happy that even that time frame was amazing.
That was better than the 2 years.
Yeah, it was. So every single day I was coming home and something else was done, and that to me was super exciting. It gave me a peace of mind, and I could relax and know that eventually everything was going to come together and I'd have this beautiful home. And that day that we walked up and we went, wow, this is it. This is it. It's done. We're finally done. And it was easy.